Day 12, remember your vow. Ecclesiastes 5 and 4 through 7. When thou vowest a vow unto God, defer not to pay it, for he had no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed. Better is it that thou shouldest not vow than that thou shouldest vow and not pay. Suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin. Neither say thou before the angel that it was in error. Wherefore should God be angry at thy voice and destroy the work of thine hands? For in the multitude of dreams and many words there are also divers vanities, but fear thou God. First and foremost, we have to know and understand what a vow is. A vow is a commitment, a promise that you made willingly. Nobody made you make the vow. You decided to make the vow yourself. It's very important for us to keep the vow that we made to God because he takes it very seriously. The scripture says it's better for you not to even make the vow if you know you're not going to keep it. The scripture also says, suffer not thy mouth to cause thy flesh to sin. It's better for you not to say it, because if you do say it and you don't fulfill the promise that you made, you have lied. What if someone made a promise to you and they didn't keep it? You wouldn't trust them, would you? And that's the same thing with God. He has to know that he can trust you to fulfill that vow that you made, so that way he can trust you with so much more. There's a blessing in keeping your promise. God doesn't only allow you to make a vow and he not do anything in return, because he will. Look at Hannah. She made a vow to God that if you bless me with my heart's desire, which was bearing a son, I will dedicate him back to you. She did just that. When he was weaned, she dedicated him to God and he served. What have you vowed to God this year? Can God trust you to keep your vow? If there is something that you desire to do for God and you don't know if you are able to keep the vow, just ask God to help you fulfill the duties that he has given you. Before you make a vow, ask yourself, will I be able to keep this vow?